The answer is, number one, is you pick the simplest structure. All right. Number two, you circle differences with other structures. And then you rank differences by their effect. All right, so for example, the simplest structure there is this one. All right, if you look at that, what's the difference between A and B? What would you make what's the difference between those two? Pardon? Somebody will raise your hand and say it. So, yeah. The number of hydrogens is greater, but even which is important, but also more important, you've added this. You've added CH3, right? Compared to the simplest one. What about between A and C? What's the difference there? The most important difference. It has an OH. That's right. So you've added an OH. And D is a little more complicated. If you look it up, you lose a CH3 and gain a charge. All right? So adding let's look at B. Adding CH3, is that going to make it more or less phobic? More or less phobic to add a CH3? More phobic. So the consequence of that, so this is more phobic. What about adding an OH, making it more phobic or more philic? More philic. Losing a CH3, more which one? More philic. Gaining a charge, more philic. So this is more philic times 2. So what's the most phobic one up there? The most phobic one up there. B, because it's the only one, so that the simplest one is A, B is more phobic than that, everything else is more philic. So if you rank them up, so this would be the most phobic, would be B. What comes next? A. What's the most philic? Is D. Why? Because you've added, there's like 2 extra philic things, and that means that this one's got to be C. All right? So this is the kind of thing you want to practice with, and you can check using the formula calculator. All right.